From Baker Archery Products. It's been a while since we went over our twister stretcher, or what we call it on our website is a stretcher assembly, which comes with a stretcher twister and a stretching post. But anyway, we'll move you down here so you don't have to look at me, and we'll go over some of the features that we've included in the last couple of years. This is kind of new. We've slot this out, and we have a decal here with your poundage indication over here is 100, 200, 300, 400. Anyway, it's pretty easy to, you can see how much effort I'm putting into this. That's 400 pounds right there. And that's kind of one feature. And when you're stretching, we recommend, these are a string, I call them a string keeper. Like if you built your string already, you want to stretch it, you want to put these on here. To keep your string from migrating up, because invariably the strut will flex if you don't have it mounted down. I have this mounted to a piece of 1x2 steel. I'll show you in a second, and bolted to the face of my bench. Anyway, I've never had one slip off here, but in years past we've had people that try. And that's kind of one feature. And when you're stretching, we recommend, these are a string, I call them a string keeper. Like if you built your string already, you want to stretch it, you want to put these on here. Keep your string from migrating up, because invariably the strut will flex if you don't have it mounted down. I have this mounted to a piece of 1x2 steel. I'll show you in a second, and bolted to the face of my bench. Anyway, I've never had one slip off here, but in years past we've had people that try to just stretch with this piece of unistrut, and it don't work too well. Anyway, in order to keep track of these string keepers, we include a magnet in the a magnet for each end, so you can keep track of those. We want to keep you safe, and we want to keep your toys handy. Another feature that we have, I guess, it's a twister stretcher, so it stretches there. You can this is a quarter turn knob. Oops, tighten it down a little bit. But anyway, it will fit in a groove right here, because you can like kick it off and it re-engages, so you can go back to the stretching mode. But when you want to go into twisting mode, just tighten this little clamp down. Pretty simple, self-explanatory for the most part. These will probably come not installed, so you want to install them to the point where there's like a thread and a half. And these are a 9/16 nut, jam nut, and that'll lock it down, and you shouldn't have any issues from then on out. But you want to, once you get it installed, you want to make sure that it spins real easy. Oh, one thing I wanted to go over. We had a customer one time, he'd been using the jig for quite a while, and we put the handles on backwards to keep the post office from knocking them off. Anyway, we got this is called a spring lock. Spring lock fits over there, and we screw the handle on backwards. We'll screw it on there and just add a little bit of tension against the spring lock. Well, the spring lock has a couple different, there's one for shipping and another for if you're going to do a tag end serve. You'll want to put the spring lock in there and add about 100 pounds to it if you're doing a tag end serve, and you're pulling it tight. Well, with a little tension on here, 150 pounds, that it won't collapse the spring. As you put more wraps on it, the easier it is to collapse the spring, and once you get later in your wraps, then your first wraps are sagging, and that causes serious peep rotation. I'm kind of looking at my list of what I want to go over, but I'll pull you off there and we'll kind of go over this, and you can kind of get an idea of what it's all about. The end of this, we call it a spring cage. I'll show you, I'll pull you off there. Here's your spring indication, or your poundage. There's your quarter turn. Allow this thing to turn. Clip that thing back in there. Spring lock for tagging, serving, your tie-off points, rubber knobs, your twist knob. There's your magnet for your string keeper here. Those will save your day, I guarantee it. Anyway, your knobs. Some guys will take this magnet and put it on the side, so it's kind of off of here when you're doing your serving there. Anyway, I hope this helps. Hope you all have a good day.